Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show. Well, I have an incredible guest with me, Jakarra Waddell, and she's actually, she does modeling, fashion and runways and hotels and swimwear and everything. And that's all I know about this wonderful woman, Jakarra. You're a magnificent looking woman.
Thank you so much.
You've got an individual self-appearance which is beautiful.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate
I admire
that.
anybody who doesn't really, you don't have much hair, so she doesn't have to worry. All she has to do with her hair is wash it.
Yes.
Now I have to wash it and curl it and bleach it and this and that, and you're easy.
Yeah, I let my hair go September
what?
of last year.
September. Oh, then you sort of had enough of it with the pandemic.
I was over it.
You were over it.
I was like, you know what? Let's just cut it off.
Yeah, so did you cut it off yourself?
No, I went to, I actually went to like a barber and he had cut it off. That was my first time ever going to a barber.
Yeah.
And
he said, what are you doing here?
Yeah, he was like, and I was like, oh, I'm shaving my head. He was like, what? I was like, yeah.
Did you have long hair?
Yeah, my hair was like down here.
Oh my goodness, and you just decided to do that.
I just wanted to change.
And then you coloured it to make it a little, which gives it that lovely tinge.
Yeah.
I love it. But you got guts to do that. But when you do something like that, it projects the face.
Right, I feel like,
your face.
Exactly. People see me more like my whole facial features, everything.
Everything they do.
Yeah.
Now, how old are you?
I'm 25 years old.
Yeah, I figured you were quite young, actually. And how long have you been modelling?
I've been modeling for about 3.5 years now.
So what made you go into modeling?
So honestly, I've always done like show choir, and I played college basketball, I've danced. I've done a lot of sports, and I just felt like, I
want to be a woman.
Yeah, I wanted to model. I just was never really like comfortable with myself, just never really was comfortable. So I just wanted to inspire people all over the world to really just be comfortable with who they are.
Yes.
To really just grow and have fun with life, but still inspire people.
So you're giving people the impression out there that you could do anything you want, when you want, how you want.
Most definitely.
Is that your message out there?
Yeah, most definitely. Just, people are going to judge you regardless of what you do.
I can agree with you on that one.
Yeah, so I feel like you might as well do what you want, what makes you happy, and really you can inspire, you never know who you can inspire, someone older or younger to
I wonder why most people, it's so funny because, funny what you're talking about, because majority of people, they're always thinking of the things that they aren't, or the bad things about themselves, and we always seem to look at the negative side of life.
Exactly.
You turn that around.
Yeah, that's kind of like my goal, and I feel like you might as well look at the positives too. You don't always have to be so negative. It can really turn your whole day around, or somebody else's day around too.
Somebody else's day around.
Yeah, so
I think if you've got in your mind to help somebody else as well, I think
it also makes you feel better.
Yes.
Sometimes I have people who message me and say like I've inspired them to go out and wear a bikini when they weren't comfortable, or go out and wear a certain bright color that they weren't used to. So I love that. I would imagine you get a tremendous demand in your modeling, do you? Yeah.
Do you do well?
Yeah, I do really well. I do a lot of runway. I just feel like when I'm on the runway, I just have that power.
Yeah.
I do a lot of swimsuit modeling just for body positivity.
Yeah.
I'm technically a plus size model, but I'm a smaller plus size model, so I'm trying to still inspire people who are bigger and smaller than me that you can wear whatever you want and be comfortable.
Well, there's quite a few plus size people out there now.
Yeah, there is. It's a lot more, and it's great because when I was younger, I never saw anyone that had my body type or anyone bigger than me modeling.
Yeah,
so
that inspired you to.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so funny you should say that, because there was a plus size model, but it was the fake model. In I think it was it Walgreens?
Like a mannequin. Yeah.
In Walgreens, it was plus size, and I stood there. I stood there and I looked at it and I thought, great.
It's wonderful.
At last they're recognizing people.
Yeah.
All people.
All people. Short, tall, skinny, bigger, smaller. There's even smaller men who are not comfortable with their bodies and they're smaller. So really getting people to be all like body inclusive and just body positive is important.
Do you think people now, because we have a lot of larger people now, do you think that's because they all now want to just be themselves and who they are?
I think so, but I think a lot of people are tired of hiding or covering themselves up for other people.
Yeah.
when they need to live for themselves. I feel like me, I want to live for me. If I live for everybody else, I won't get far.
Then you're not you.
Exactly, I'm everybody else.
She's gonna be left behind.
Exactly.
Like a majority of people feel
Right.
so very self-conscious.
And I feel like me being me, people notice me because I'm so comfortable being me.
Yes.
People were like, "Why are you shaving your hair?" And I was like, "Well, I want to. Hair grows back. I want to see how confident I could be without
My
hair."
hair will grow back if I want it to. You probably don't want it to at the moment.
Right, exactly.
Because there's no work attached to it.
Exactly.
Attached to it. So, now what did all your family think of this? I mean, I'm sure there was a few remarks floating around.
Yeah.
So, when you get your hair off?
Yeah, so my family did not want me to cut my hair. They were all like, "Why are you cutting your hair? You know, your hair is so long." You know how a lot of people,
Yes.
love longer hairstyles. But I'm more the, not rebellious, but I'm more of the take a chance.
Yes.
I'm like, well, my hair is gonna grow back. You know, it could be a change for me. I'm a model. I could also, maybe there's some girls with shorter hair that are not comfortable or confident with their short hair.
So let it grow.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it.
So I just did it, and they ended up loving it. They ended
okay.
up loving it, so it's just like they were telling me not to, but they ended up loving it.
Now, I've noticed, maybe I haven't seen, but I don't see any tattoos.
I have smaller tattoos, just like good vibes.
Oh, this one.
I have a heart right
You have
here.
a heart. So you don't, but you're not covered in
No,
tattoos.
just me personally. My skin. I used to be one of my least favorite things about me, but now it's my favorite.
Why didn't you like your skin?
I just feel like where I grew up in Los Angeles was
Where did you grow up?
Burbank.
Oh, I know Burbank very well.
Yeah. So a lot of people in Burbank didn't look like me, and both of my parents are lighter skinned than me. So it was really hard being one of the only women with darker skin in my area.
In your area and growing up with it.
Yeah, growing up with it was hard because I felt like
now we're kind of into this color thing of this is
Right.
lighter, this is darker,
Right.
this is whatever it is. My greatest saying has always been that none of us, not one of us, choose the color we are
Exactly.
born.
Exactly.
So we don't choose. I didn't choose to be
Exactly.
born my color. You
right.
don't choose to be
and
your
like me,
color.
I support everybody, whoever they are, as long as they're good to me. I'm
Well,
good
I've
to
always
them.
done that because I've lived
Right.
in different countries. So
Exactly,
to me,
yeah.
people are people.
Right. Exactly.
And then you look at it that God made all these different people.
right.
And now what God has done, He's mixing all these people up together. He's got
Exactly.
everybody mixed up now.
Yes.
We all came from here, and we came from here
Right.
and there, and all that different parts.
Exactly.
And now we're all sort of integrating with each other. Now there's a lot of people out there that don't like it. There's a lot
But
of
that's
people,
life.
That's life. But there's a lot of people out there that do like it.
Of
I'm one of the
course.
people that are indifferent to me. I mean,
Right,
I'm
it's-
from England, and I'm
Yeah.
here. So what difference does it make?
Exactly. So I always, still was always positive about life and stuff like that. I never let it really get to me. But I do want I have younger sisters and, there's other younger girls. I do want
Yes.
them to know that they're beautiful
As
no matter
well.
what.
Yes.
No matter if they're light, dark,
It doesn't
green,
matter.
blue. I
You
want
are
them
what
to
you
be
are.
exactly.
What are you going to do with it?
Exactly.
I mean, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, so just being, loving who you are as a person.
And then I think mentally we need to sort of start changing things a little bit.
Of course,
you know,
definitely.
I
But I
think-
feel like, with society, especially like with social media now, it's
Do you think
it's
it's
just difficult.
mixing up a little bit? Do you think it's
I feel
getting,
like it
do you
might
think
be
it's
getting
better?
a little better, but I
Yeah.
still, society has other things now, like
know.
body, everything,
Yes.
just everything. So it's just
It's very social life out
Yeah.
there is totally different.
yeah. Then COVID happened, so a lot of people just
Now, is living in Vegas and living in Burbank, because you obviously, how long have you been in Vegas?
I've only been in Vegas a year. I was living in Hawaii for a little bit. I went to school there.
Oh, you went to school in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Well,
So I went to school in Hawaii for 4.5 years. I got my degree of science in criminal justice
Really?
with a minor in forensic science.
wow, so
Yeah.
you've always got something to fall on.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could always do that part-time.
Yeah. I want to. I love forensics and I love death investigation.
Death investigation.
Yeah. So just like being an investigator and really trying to,
Put the pieces together.
I just love that. I feel like it stimulates my brain well.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had anybody on like that. I don't know I don't know what questions to ask you. Got me stuck here.
I played college basketball in Hawaii as well.
So you play college basketball
While getting my
so
degree.
you are kind of one of these people that kind of test the waters all the time.
I'm very adventurous and I love, trying new things because you never know what you could be
So
good at.
do you feel within your body or within yourself or your mind or whatever you want to place it, do you find that you can actually go out there and try anything you want?
Yeah, I feel like I can always try it, and what if I don't like it? I don't have
Well,
to
you
do
don't
it
have
forever.
to do it.
Exactly. I'm
There's
not
a lot of
stuck.
things I know that you can do.
Exactly.
Because you told me.
Exactly. So it's like that's kind of when people move. Like when I moved to Hawaii, everybody was like, how aren't you scared? I was like, yeah, but I could always leave if I don't like. I'm not stuck there. I'm not glued to
no,
Hawaii.
you're not glued to Hawaii.
Yeah, just same with Vegas. I've never lived in Vegas before.
What made you go to Hawaii?
I just wanted to get out of California, and I wanted to be somewhere warm. I'm not really good with cold weather
Well,
that
you're
much.
in the right place with
Right.
Vegas, that's for sure. But
Hot.
Yes, it's hot here. It's
Yeah.
really hot here.
Right.
But it's okay. And so Hawaii, you did your training and you did your
Yeah,
education.
got my bachelor's. Yeah, I did
bachelor's.
basketball. Had a partial scholarship, not a full scholarship, but
So you had to work there. So when
Yeah.
you were there, what did you do?
I worked there. My first job was like California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
Great.
I ended up working at a Japanese swimsuit store as well. So I did learn like how to
Swimsuit.
understand Japanese about
Yeah.
like swimsuit terms. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Salt terms in Japanese.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's something
Right.
new.
Exactly.
That's something you knew.
Exactly. So I mean, Hawaii was a great experience. I met some amazing people there. I feel like the people there are just so loving and family oriented, and they really do care about the island.
Yeah, they're a little bit more low key
Yeah.
as of
Very
people.
laid
They're
back
not laid
vibes.
back. Yes,
Mhm.
they're very kind,
Yes,
very courteous,
definitely.
very nice. Completely different culture.
Yeah, completely different.
So what's been going on here in the last couple of years?
Yeah,
you
so
know?
when I moved here last year, the day after my birthday. So May 27th, I moved here, and I moved during COVID. So a lot of stuff was a little bit different from when I was visiting, of course.
Of course.
I do like Vegas a lot. It is very hot. I just feel like sometimes I do miss LA. I'm so close
Yeah.
though, so I can go.
I could just go and fly
Yeah,
there or
right.
drive there
Real
or whatever.
quick,
Yeah,
exactly.
real quick. And
Vegas is
everything.
nice though. There's definitely good food. I'm a pescatarian,
Okay.
so there's a lot of good like seafood here and like Mexican spots I've tried, and I just feel like there's a lot to do here, a lot of options.
Yeah, you have a lot of options, and
Yeah.
but I think that wherever you would be, you
I could
would-
adjust. Yeah.
I've just got a funny feeling that
Yeah.
that's where you're at. You
Yeah.
won't stop at anything.
Definitely.
So now we've got all that sorted out. Now, what is your goal?
Honestly, for Vegas or in general?
Jakarra. Yeah.
Okay, so
Jakarra, what's
my
your goal?
overall goal is, I want to live for me. I want to really, for modeling, I want to really inspire people. I want to make it to the top, and knowing that I worked for it, it wasn't just given to me.
Yeah.
As far as criminal justice and forensic science, if I could, I would love to be an investigator while I model. If not, I want to start.
I think you can do that in between.
Yeah,
'cause
definitely.
That's not a
Right.
job. That's not a 9-to-5 job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also want to start a nonprofit for women, men, or children who have experienced or been through domestic violence. Just
Okay.
because I want to be like a resource and outlet to have people get back
Have
on
you
their
been
feet.
through any of that?
Yeah, I have.
I figured that.
Yeah. So.
Your father or somebody?
No, an ex-boyfriend.
An ex-boyfriend.
Yeah. My father is amazing. He's probably the best man I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're gonna find it very, very hard to find a husband because it's gonna be like her father. So.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
been.
He's
yeah.
been your supporter.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. He's amazing. Super amazing. And so, yeah, I just want to be like a resource and outlet for people who go through that and don't have family or don't have, any of the
Anybody
resources
to
that I
lean
have.
on
Yeah,
or to go
exactly.
to or anything like
Yeah.
that. So that'll be a non-profit thing
Yes.
you're going to eventually get into.
Yes, hopefully, yes. We'll
Okay, so what message would you like to give out there to the younger generation of all the different cultures?
Definitely just make sure you're trying to be like you, not like anybody else. I personally feel like different cultures are stuck trying to either be somebody that they're not.
Yeah.
So they're always stuck in somebody else's time. When just
Yeah.
focus on you, your life, your time, and really just be the best you can be.
You can be, and you're absolutely right, because when you focus yourself on somebody else, you really don't know what the hardships
Exactly.
and things they're going through.
Exactly.
That all you see is the flowery
All you
stuff.
see is the good.
the
You
glamour
don't see.
and the, yeah.
It's like
You
when
don't-
people on my Instagram, I'm now building a lot more followers and stuff like that. People are like, "Oh, you look so happy, like you're living life," but I'm
Well,
like,
I am happy.
Yeah, I'm happy, but you guys don't see, what's on the backside and what I've been working really hard to make it to this. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I think your message, Jakarra's message is work hard. If
Yeah,
you're going to do
definitely.
something, I mean, you went to college and you studied all this and you passed everything,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you did, didn't you? But you did it your way.
Yeah.
All right, Frank Sinatra. That's how it works. How can anybody reach you?
On Instagram, my Instagram is Gemini Queen Joy with an I, so it's JOI and then an underscore. I'm also on Facebook, Jakarra Joi Waddell, and yeah,
That's it.
So
She's also you're a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini, a May Gemini.
Yeah, I'm a June Gemini.
Are you really? When's your birthday?
That's why we're June 19th.
I'm May 26th.
May 26th.
Yeah.
There you go. See, so
Okay.
we got 4 people sitting here actually.
Yeah. Right. All
Yeah.
our personalities.
Yeah, our personality is like 4 of us. Well, thank you so
Right,
much
of
for
course.
coming on the
Thank
show.
you for
and
having
good
me.
luck for everything.
Thank
and
you.
I think you're going to do amazingly well.
Thank you so much.
Keep reaching out to the younger generation, all those women.
Definitely.
You know,
And anytime they reach out to me, anybody that reaches out to me, I'm always giving advice.
Good advice,
on modeling or just confidence in general.
Yeah.
I'm always open.
so you can always call her. You know where to find her. We'll
Yeah.
be right back with our next guest. You take care.